OAWALKER here, and in this video we're going to take a look at secret codes on the Samsung Galaxy S6. We're going to see what kind of secrets we could uncover. So we're going to open up the phone dialer. We're going to enter star hash 1234 hash, and this should bring up your model number, software version, kernel, build number, and all that stuff here. So if you want to do anything, if you want to find out this information, it's all here. Hopefully that could focus on it. These are all the different details you can get, and just for reference, I have all of these codes in the description, the main ones that I show, and additional ones that you could try out for yourself that does a lot more stuff. I'm not going to show you everything because I don't want this video to be too long. So we're going to zoom out a bit. We're going to try one more code. This is for the hardware and the software. Star hash 12580 star 369 hash, and there we go. Kind of this brings up some more hardware and software information. You could do what you want with this information. Maybe it's to find what build number your phone is, or exactly what model number and all of that stuff. So next we're going to do battery stats. We're going to see the battery stats. So we're going to do star hash 0228 hash, and that should bring up all your battery stats, and it also brings up network as well. So if you could zoom in a bit so you can see that a bit more clearly. So you can see you got LTE network, you got the signal strength, you also got the current voltage, your battery percent, all the different voltage, basically all the information you need to know about your battery. You know, you can check the status of your battery and see how it's going. So we can come out of that, and the last thing, one of the big things, is we're going to see, we're going to run different tests on our phone to see if everything on the phone is working as it should. So that code is star hash 0 star hash, and that should bring you into this menu, which you can't see, so I'm going to have to adjust the camera, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I did have to adjust the camera just because the screen is so bright. The background does get a bit dark, so as long as you can see the screen it should be fine. Just so sorry about the darkness in the background. So these are all the different tests that you can actually run. So first off, we're going to start with red. Basically it turns your screen red. Tap it again, it goes away. You could do green. Basically you could actually use this to test to see if your phone has any dead pixels on there by using all of these different colors. I've had a good look and I don't see any dead pixels, so that's one of the first tests you can do, and make sure the colors are working properly and they're accurate. So that is pretty cool. Receiver, you can hear it has kind of like a tone playing in the background. Tap it, oops, I tapped on something else. Vibration, and that is just vibrating. If you could hear it, it's just vibrating. Tap again and it comes back. Dimming, so you can see it's got the red, green and blue. Tap it again, it dims it. So you can just see, just tap it and it just keeps dimming it and brightening it back up, just to make sure that the dimming feature on it is working correctly. We're going to do Magicam, which is basically the back camera. You know, you could test it out and make sure the camera's working fine. You could actually take a picture. So let's go back. Next we're going to do sensors, which is pretty cool, and it basically brings up all the sensors on your phone. This is the accelerometer, proximity sensor, barometer, if I said that properly, light sensor, gyroscope sensor, magnetic sensor, all the sensors, even fingerprint test, which is down there as well. And you can see it's working fine. You can see as long as the numbers are moving, that means, you know, it's picking up movement. If you try to keep it still, it should stay still. Another way to test it is if you put your hand over the sensors which are up there, you can see it turns green, just to show you that yes, the sensors are actually working properly, which is actually pretty cool. So, you know, if you have your new phone, go into the settings and make sure all your sensors are working properly. Next we're going to go into touch. Just basically make sure, you know, to check to see if the touch screen is working properly and accurately. So you can do this test. And once you've done it, it comes out. Where are we? Sleep. I think that just puts your phone to sleep. I don't want to do that. You've got your speakers, tap that and it starts playing music. And the speakers are working fine. Sub key, I'm not sure what that one does. I think it's these keys down here. It shows that it's illuminated and it changes color. Okay, what's next? Front cam, that's just the front facing camera, which I'm gonna hide from. Let's go back. Want to do LEDs. Basically it's the LEDs up there. It can change different colors. It's red, green, blue, and that's it. So you can test it out, make sure your LEDs up there are working correctly. Another thing I want to show you is the grip sensor. Didn't really know what this did at first, but apparently when you kind of touch the bottom, you can see as soon as you touch it, it starts show that it's working and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. There's like a little touch sensor. I think it's to do with the magnets or something that's in there that's picking up your touch at the bottom. So as soon as you touch it, it kind of goes on. I think that is a pretty cool feature. I might do a separate video showing you more about this, but just make sure it's working. Just touch the bottom and it should come up as working, and it should start vibrating to show that it's working. Yeah, that's a pretty cool feature. Let's come out of that. Next we're going to do IR LED. Channel up. Oh, that's for your TV, and it actually just turned my TV on in the background. So let's come out of that. Maybe turn it off first. If you just heard it, just turn it off. So let's go back. Low frequency, I'm not going to show all of this. Sensor hub test. And it goes as a pass, so it passed the sensor hub test. It shows that everything was working. It just did basically a little test, but I've rambled on for long enough. Basically go check this out for yourself and see if your phone performs well and it passes all the tests. So that was just a quick look at some of the different tests and some of the secret codes you can use on the phone and kind of try it for yourself, and make sure every little feature, all your sensors, the screen, the LEDs, the sound, and that little grip sensor thing that I showed you is working properly. I will also have more codes in the bottom as well that do various different tests that you could try it for yourself and see if your phone's working correctly, or if there's anything you want to test about your phone. Maybe you might have a problem with it, you could use this to test it. And yeah, that is just a quick little look at some secret codes for the Samsung Galaxy S6. Leave your comments in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think. Have you tried the code for yourself? Does it work? Leave all that good stuff in the comment section down below. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching. Peace.